Hi there. My name is Crystal Rutledge, and I live in Charleston County, South Carolina. I have been married for 18 years, and I have two daughters. My oldest is away at college. She's doing her first year at Clemson University, and my youngest is a sophomore in high school. Um, I have been employed in the CCSD district for the last 6 years, and I have continuously been in a program called PIC. Um, they are really my people and who I inspire to work with, although I could see myself in resource. But if I didn't mention, I am a Create student, and yeah, my major is multicad sped. So prior to working in schools, I did ABA therapy, and part of what we did was to help students with their language. Among other things, like redirecting behaviors. But the speech aspect of it was always something that I found kind of interesting. And then working inside of the school districts and, getting to observe SLPs, in action, it just, furthered my curiosity. So this is genuinely something I have interest in. Um, Currently, none of my friends at work speak or have, I don't want to say they don't have language because communication comes in all different types of forms, but they don't have speech. And, like maybe being a part of something that helps them develop that speech, like I think that that could be a career that is, worthwhile and something that I would, enjoy if teaching were not to work out. So it's definitely something that I have a genuine interest in. Something I learned on the ASHA website, actually, I learned a lot of things, but one of the biggest things that I learned was the overall projected career growth for somebody who has education in CSD. Um, Job stability is really important right now. As you know, inflation is out there and things are expensive. So, not only that salary, but knowing that it's going to grow, there's going to be a need. It doesn't matter if you're rural, if you're suburban, like there's going to be that need due to the people in the field now retiring or coming out of the profession. um, there's always going to be babies that are born who unfortunately may have some hearing complications. It is unfortunate, but it is realistic, and as long as that happens, then there will continue to be a need. um, in retrospect to babies, like there will people will always be aging, and with that comes medical problems. So that includes issues with hearing, loss of balance. People who have a stroke, they can lose their speech and need to relearn certain concepts. They could have issues swallowing. So due to that unfortunate circumstance, again, there will continue to be a need for these services. And, job stability is something that I find comforting and necessary when making a decision that would impact my future. Um, so I hope everybody has a great semester and have a great night.